Okay, back. Back for yet another extremely exciting run of Pyanodon's Factorio. And it's going to be a coffee day, unfortunately. In that I'm going to be coughing constantly. Got something in my chest. Bad season for me overall. So, we have to talk about how dumb I am. I'm frequently slightly dumb. I'm frequently, nigh constantly, a little idiotic in just about everything. However, this is new. This is a layer of non-intelligence that I very seldom reach. Let's do some math. Math will show us how dumb I am. So right here, we see that this makes, let's just call it 100. 500 degree coke oven gas. Math is easy when you just ignore what the numbers actually say, right? So 100, it takes 4 seconds to do this, so it takes 25. It does 25 a second. I got 2 of them right here. That means 50 a second. And down here, this thing is consuming that at a rate of 20 a second. So 50 a second divided by 20 a second is like 2.5. Okay, and low. 2 are going, and 1's probably going to stop real soon. And how many do I have? Like 20? 20 heat exchangers? I'm actually kind of confused on how there's so many going at once. But this explains why, no matter how many of these I build, I'm not getting the hot air I need, because I just don't have the primary heat production. So my goal for today is going to be drastically expand this. I don't need to build out more heat exchangers, already got them. What I need is more coke oven gas heaters and more molten salt producers. What I would like to do is take this nice, full, completely, locked up wood line right here and feed hopefully 4 more power plants. Now, where am I going to put these? Like up here, maybe? Like right there would be okay? No, none of those. I'm going to try to put it right here in this area, which means I'm going to have to reroute some stuff, which hopefully isn't going to be an enormous problem. So, obviously, first thing, my friend the Seaweed Factory here, you have valiantly served, but your time is now done. So that gets to go away. And we just, I would love to just nestle it right in this little block here. That's enough room for 4, right? Yeah, let's go find that out. Come here. Yeah, like 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and plenty of room. This just means I have to reroute all of this stuff. So, start with Mr. Coal line right here. This can be made straighter. Look, it comes up and then it comes through the area I don't want it to be in, and it comes over. So I could pull it through here, and then it goes nowhere. It goes absolutely nowhere. So this is just trash. This needs to be rolled up. We can reclaim this space. It is going to be an intense cleaning episode, making sure that everything is nice and tidy. So already the world is greatly improved, except for my inventory. I'm gonna need a box eventually, right? So let's just make a box of infrastructure, because this is not a building section, this is a pulling down section. Pulling down and picking up. And I'll try to remember where that was. So how far is the... Oh no. That thing's active. It's this is obviously something that's removed as well. Oh, and look, I pulled up the Seaweed Factory, so this goes away. Nice. So down here. And then after I get this going, I think it's time for cadaveric arums. Maybe get trits started so they're just there for me. Oh. Now we're kind of serious, aren't we? Alright, what to do? I think I'd go and find a coal dinosaur. You're a coal dinosaur. I gotta beat you to the coal drop. Which would involve knowing where the coal drop is. Ah, here we are. Okay. Oh, where are you going? What sort of dinosaur are you? Oh, you're a Corlex dino. And here, this is for you. And a little more, right? Okay, great. I need to use less raw coal. I'm going to need a lot of coal gas. That's going to be another problem. I haven't had to think about that in a long time. Alright, so where were we? We were rolling this line back. How far? I do not know, but it feels good to do this. Alright, there's the end. And we'll leave it like this, and I'll go make a coal delivery. Because, yes. I'm kind of worried that I'm using too much wood if my dreams come true and I get, sad. 4 power plants constantly eating wood in place. I mean, I can just make wood. Wood is not hard for me right now, but I don't really want to have it on a line anymore. I want to be spot delivering it via caravan. Alright, so right here, hopefully right here will be the heaters, the important heat exchangers. And now we got to start clearing stuff out. Like, this is kind of obvious, right? We can get this out of here. Oh, I don't have any pipe. So I put them all in the box. No. I'm completely out of underground pipe. It's no good. I'm mulching wood for carbon dioxide here. I wasn't even aware of that happening. How's carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide is just fine, so no problems there. But at the same time, this shouldn't be happening. We should be using the dedicated carbon dioxide maker. This should be picked up. Maybe not right now, but eventually. Can I even hook up at that natural connection point right there? Pipe even reaches in one leap. God, I love niobium pipes. Probably the single greatest power boost I've had this entire game. Nice. Alright, so let's get the power lines out of here, I guess. Alright, so that's connected. So now the only question is, are we connected anywhere else? And I think that answer is no. We're gonna cut power to the entire factory, right? Pretty sure that's what we just did. Oh, I probably shouldn't be doing this. I should be focusing inside. Alright. Yeah, this is going a little too far. Getting off topic. I'm in a cleaning frenzy. Everything must be picked up. Alright, so that's better. We want to clean inside the box. Alright, so it looks like... Oh, you juke. And then you go that way. Is that required? Yeah, it is, because it's because of this infrastructure right there. So this looks alright. Oh, we're low on hydrogen. Oh. Here's not really a solution to my problems, but we want to leap this as much as possible, right? Maybe I can have like an island of pipes, like right in the center, you know? And build everything around it. There. This is just tidier like this. It's not a massive improvement or anything, but it looks better. What are you doing? Oh, you weigh the seaweed out. Inserter. Alright, so now we have to deal with the coke line here. Where is it even coming from? Like, we shouldn't have coke So we have main line coming this way, and then it all comes down, I think, just come from. I think this is main coke line right here. And this comes all the way from, yeah, from the tar processing area. So that's okay-ish. So I could move this to come down here and then join over. That's still in the box. Where are you going, coke line? To right here. Well, so, excuse me. Got so many phlegm issues right now. So what I really want is to juke the coke line south. And it goes on this amazing journey and isn't used for anything. Like, look at this coke line touching that coke line. Like, can I short circuit it? Ooh, that's an interesting question, because this is real main coke, right? Are you used for anything at all, weirdo coke line? Let's trace you. So you come down here, you're sorted, because that was obviously a big problem at some point, and then some of you goes this way, and this gets used for... Alright, that's an interesting way. Alright, so this is for stone wool. So, unfortunately, we do need this line going. So we can't completely... Well, Yes, we can. I am going to do something different. We are going to make the factory a little better, because this is all excessively weird. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. And here we have this coke line. Right here. And here we... Oh, I don't have a splitter on it because I put everything in a box. Ugh! I did not think ahead. Give me basic infrastructure again. It's not just about picking up. We will make the factory a little better / different. And I want you to input priority from this side, I believe is correct. Right there. And then this just never happens. Never happens anymore. You may ask, what do you intend to do about the stone wool area? Ah, don't worry. There's a plan. A good plan? Maybe. A modern plan, definitely. It involves dinosaurs. Man, I'm so sad Digosauruses don't play a greater role. It's like they were made and then forgotten about. Very, very sad. Because they're such neat creatures. It's like... all the different miners are just like, oh look, it's a miner, right? Great, it mines stuff. That's fabulous. All the different drill... Oh, don't do that. Don't cut the lines. All the different drills, all the big mines. Yeah, it takes mining fluid. Yeah, it takes mining bits. Yeah, whatever. None of that is really all that innovative, but the mining dinosaurs, that's something new. And then you just never use them anymore. Like, I barely use them. I set it up for a drip of Nextlet, and then it just doesn't matter, because Nextlet doesn't matter. Maybe it's going to matter a lot more later, but I get all of mine from tailings processing. Maybe tailings will be a very valuable commodity at some point, but right now it's not. It's simply not. So I guess I just have to wait for the age to turn And the giant lizard to rule again. Alright, so what I need to do is this. Caravanserai. Just enough room, but it's going to be wacky belts. That's fine. Alright. Have some coke. Oh, and I don't have inserters. Oh, man. This is such a poorly planned factory. I can't even get an operation going smoothly. You know, I should have just put buildings in there instead of all this infrastructure stuff. So, no doubt, as you have all noticed, we are going to caravan in coke from our main coke area. And we're going to just fill up here. You got a real simple life. Your life is going to the snack bar. Right there. Store food. Then I want you to go up to the Coke Depot, which we established right in this area, right? Right there? Is that it? Yes. I see, I know my factory. Then I want you to come here and I want you to just dump. There. And all that belt replaced with one dyno. And the factory is a simpler place. Beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye. Most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Alright, so now we've pulled out that coke line. Next is obviously Mr. Seaweed line right here, which I don't think I'm going to be able to completely get rid of. Like biomass. Well, what are you doing, biomass line? This is just raw biomass, and it's being opportunistically used for carbon dioxide. So we can make this better / different. You have enough space so I can intrude a little bit on the bottom, right? Where do we want to go? I can't leap over that, unfortunately. So, guess we do this, right? And this doesn't look great still. It doesn't look, you know, horrible. That way. It'd be a lot better. But it's okay-ish. I shouldn't be picking up this biomass. There's just no reason to get it in my inventory. Okay. So that's a little cleaner. Here, have some biomass. Now we have to just get rid of Mr. Seaweed line right here. Which is not really possible, right? So we're going to do, it's going to come down right here and come across. And this will join right there. Once again, the proper way to put this is better / different. Trying to avoid getting seaweed in my inventory. Alright. And that will get this line out of the area of interest, though we are impinging on the area of secondary interest, which I'm going to have to be concerned about eventually, right? What's this doing? Anthracene oil? Probably just move it north, right? No, yeah, I'm going to get seaweed in my inventory. Full speed ahead. Ruthless. Go, go, go. Okay. Alright, so now, big problem. the iron line. Obviously we have to keep going this way, right? Big straight iron line. Paste. Maybe it's enough? I mean, it looks like enough. Maybe it's too much to ask? Let's continue peeling things out. So here we have oxygen line, which overflows right here. So we should be able to... Is oxygen line really straight? Now it jukes north here. Do you go and you actually do anything? I should probably verify that, right? Oxygen line is almost certainly doing something. It's going everywhere. You're actually producing? I think this thing doesn't work, right? Coal bed gas? Yeah, it's not, it doesn't leave. We don't use coal bed gas or anything. But this route right here, this definitely does something, right? Let's go find out. I mean, it looks useful. Like, I don't see a world where I'm ever upset about having a oxygen rail in this area. Where are you going? Probably going to an oxygen furnace, right? So, yes, super important. Do not cut. So, it's going to be very difficult to get that out of there in a meaningful way. Over here, and then here we are again. So oxygen line probably just has to be lived with, which is unfortunate. I'd love to put it right. Really, I have to go right there. So I guess just try to pick a spot right in the middle. And same story here, right? And then we'll have to just manage. You look like you could be moved, Mr. Hydrogen Line. Oh yeah, you could totally. It's on the same parallel as this water line. That's horrible. This water line can be moved as well. Look at this. Look at this. This can be moved. So this weird water line then comes over here for purposes completely unknown. But I will respect the design that is in place. Try to leave things as undisturbed as possible. Yes? Okay, good. Now, we should probably do something about molten glass here, even though we kind of have the space we need, right? That looks like a max jump. We should focus on hydrogen next. So hydrogen could be straighter. Down like this, I suppose. Then we'll juke over. Raw gas, not coal bed gas, not any other type of gas. It is raw gas. Gas, wait, doing that is wrong, because this gets picked up now. Alright, so it's still a ugly corner, but it's an ugly corner in a place that isn't going to bother me. So, good, 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 good. Uh-oh, got a cough. Mission accomplished. Alright, syngas right here is probably on the other side of the line, so I'm not going to worry about you right now. Which leaves basically just anthracene oil here. What to do about you? You get used? I'm pretty sure you're organic solvent, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't matter anymore. I have better organic solvent. Or is this for the blacking? Yeah, it's for the carbon black. So this, unfortunately, must stay. Yeah, it needs anthracene oil. Alright. Well, I suppose I could try to drag it down over here somehow. Get it out of the way like that so it doesn't take this magical journey. Why did I even choose to do it this way? Best thing for me, right, would be to come south like right here. And then it heads for this area, I suppose? So I guess I just reroute this by hand. We have a corridor building right here, so let's use it, I guess. Unfortunately, it's conspiring to make my life annoying. And we will pretend like I'm going to screw this up, because we have done this before. And if I prepare for a screw up, then it's going to be difficult to be surprised by it when it happens, eh? So we move to this level. Now we want to keep going south, right? Yeah. Try to leap this space as much as possible. Oh, sad. Now we head west, past the failed starch factory, which I'm going to have to do properly at some point. Honestly, I could connect it in right here. And we're going to try it. So this way. Let's pull it this way. Try to slam it in right there. Which is going to get more. What is this? Just coal in my inventory? Yeah. So this now goes here. This goes there. Anthracene oil is restored. I roll this entire thing back up. That should be enough for our test designs, right? Find out if we have to move this iron belt. It would be very unfortunate if I had to. I have to make 4 power plants now, which isn't difficult now that I have unlimited mechanical parts. And we have to work it around just a little pipes, just a little piping. All right. We'll try to set it in this space, and then we'll try to clear more space over here for the heat exchangers. And then we'll pipe up the salt and the molten salt, and it's going to be great. So let's go shopping. Muck moose, moving along. Perfect. We will get all monster ranching out of the way, and then we will do something else. Plenty of mechanical parts. Are we still making Pi Science? Pi Science 2? Well, obviously, muck moves are moving, but are we bottlenecked on anything? Nope. We're not. Everything is going great, which is, you know, suspicious. Alright, need a brick of mechanical, intermetallics, got it. Brick of mechanical parts, got it. Need a ton of pipe, don't got it. Need 400 circuit boards, do not have. Bam, bam, bam. Need a whole bunch of small parts, do not have. Here, just 1,000 small parts, that'll work, right? Need 200 plastic bars, do not have. So let's go take care of that by robbing tech production over here, right? Rob the dinosaur. No, rob this to spark a delivery. And now I need 400 steel, what I don't got, and a ton of iron plates. I'm gonna need more pipe and then iron plates. So, let's go take care of all those things. Pipe first, plate second, button pressing then, and then we'll get 4 biomass power plants up and ready to go. We are still not fabulous shape latex-wise. That's all sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid has to be tackled at some point. Maybe with the arum life cycle. I mean, I can't use it for like resource production at the first level because production is just too low. But arum becomes seeds, and then seeds and stone wool and coal gas become arum and residual gas. So this is what I'm going to have to deal with. Residual gas becomes... Oh, this is wonderful. That's a while away. This is also good, but this I don't have. I can only make olefins. This is my only... I could void it. I don't wanna. I'm trying to do a no void game. Except for water. I can turn olefins into organic solvent. I'm making olefins for this purpose down there. That's not really good. Oh, olefins become gasoline with light oil. Maybe this is what I want to do with them. Or lube. Oh yeah, there we go. Use the oleochemicals, make lubricant. What am I using it for? Don't know. This is definitely what's going to happen first. Anyway, got distracted there. I need to go get pipe. Let's go pitch some stuff. Take that. We're going to need probably that many, right? Probably. You can have all those. Then I just need steel plates, or excuse me, iron plates. Give me a block of iron. So that's 3. That's 4. Easy peasy. Alright, so, remember when that used to be a huge struggle? So do I. So, over here. Let's see if I have cleared enough land. Kind of looks like yes, right? So I kind of stick you right there, and then we have like... I really do want to have a single corridor going up the center. Oh. Oh. Questionable decisions have come home. Alright, so what do I do about this? It's clear we gotta get more space, right? So what are you doing? What are you? Oh, you're coal dust, aren't you? Coal dust is no longer necessary because I have a coal dust making creation system and delivery system. So I'm just declaring this obsolete and pulling it completely out. Coal dust no longer needs to be gathered like this, and obviously it's not working because there's no ash processing happening. Coal dust is now completely sourced from the main coal dust resource area. So, good. Pick all of this up. And this seems a little more doable now, right? Especially since iron jukes south. Implying I should also be doing that. And this is a coal dust vent area. Coal dust comes from several areas and then just gets vented here. Alright. I'm not going to vent when I can dump this in a proper container. Hopefully I can anyway. So there is another embarrassing bit of history that has now... Oh, no, you don't want stone. There you go. This will go right here. I have 1 unit of coal dust left. 1. There we go. All done. Alright, so next, in the annals of space making, looks like we have to do something about the syngas line. We should probably get it out of here too. So it looks entirely natural to drag it over, like even this area. Yeah, let's do that right here. And even Jukes over here. Where are you coming from? This isn't connected. This connects nowhere. Is this hooked up? Does this do anything? Yes, syngas comes here. This is high pressure syngas. So where is my... Oh, wait, this is... No, this is the propene maker. Okay. Alright, so syngas comes... So this syngas line right here is only going to the propene maker? Question mark? No. No, it's not. The problem is it's high pressure syngas. That's a problem, right? There's high pressure syngas here, and there's 2 distinct different lines because they have different pressure levels. Huh. Huh. So what did I do? What did I do? So this is syngas to make propene, and that's great. And this line right here is syngas that... It's just power syngas, it looks like. Where does it come from? Why does it take that route? Comes off the main syngas rail. It's either the source or comes off the main syngas rail. I don't understand how this works. Why would I do this like this? I had a reason at some point, presumably. Why is this syngas line different from this syngas line? How is that? Because right here, this is main syngas, where it's getting made by that area right there. So, what is the practical difference between this line and that line? I'm going to say there's none. And I am going to cause myself a problem right now. And I'm going to connect these lines. See, syngas, syngas, everything's syngas. Then we have this syngas line, which shall not exist anymore. Is this good? I don't think so. But this has to come up like this now. I don't, or does it? Here, let's check. Are we still connected? Right here, we have 73K. Right here, we have 9K. So these are not connected. So this line right here does need to connect. And this sulfur splitter is ruining my life. So we will do this. We are absolutely, positively not thrilled with what we're doing here. There, all one big happy family now. And then this syngas line going this way, do you do anything? What is your purpose? This goes nowhere. That goes nowhere. Ignore that. That's just a decoy to fool you. You're being tricked. This is another version of main syngas. And so it goes both ways. It overflows. This is why it's overpressured. We need an underflow valve here, because there's no reason to keep it pressurized in this system. Unless we want to prefer it going that way. But I don't think so. So here is the syngas line. Wait, no, there's an... Oh, wait, this goes in. So it goes to propene. And then it goes into the main syngas line that goes everywhere. Okay. And then this line right here, which I just traced, goes straight into that same line. So this branch is now superfluous, and I am doubtless just wrecking things. Doubtless this will come back to bite me. I have great fear. Do not believe my own logic. I believe my logic is flawed, not just like in the application, but in the structure of the system. Like implication, we all know implication is utter bullshit. Say nothing about the excluded middle. How do you just do that? It says you have total knowledge of all things that might exist in the system. How can you do that? How can one have total things? It is tantamount to declaring oneself God. And that sort of blasphemy simply will not stand. So, this glass? This is glass. This is not steel. This is iron. This is glass. So where are you going, glass line? Do you need to exist? You're pretty. I mean, I very much enjoy... So this is serving some purpose down south. I'm no longer tracing this. This is fine. But I come north here. Don't I find the same glass line right there? So shouldn't this glass line come down here and then join? And then we remove that branch. Like, this is going to be a little ugly, right? This is going to be a lot of ugly, right? Just right here. It's like, this is very much not how you're supposed to play the game, right? But at the same time, it sort of works, eh? We can indulge in some more belt spaghetti. Hopefully this entire age is coming to an end, as the age of the dinosaur is upon us. Then a little later, the age of flying robots. They have limited use. So this just goes there now, right? Right, so this branch is no longer necessary. Will make it much easier to clear out the glass line over here. It's going to go clear of where we want it, of the area we want to use for the next generation hot air production. Yes, this is all because of hot air. Okay, so now we have a lot more freedom with this line. And I guess what I want to do, what I really want to do is come through here. We've kind of already shot that in the face, right? Well, we can adjust. So what we'll do is we will adjust what we're doing with biomass right here. Don't get me wrong, this gets no prettier the more you look at it. But it's better, right? Now the glass line comes down. Oh, we can make a little leap here. Try to make it look good. You know it's not gonna, you're not gonna really succeed, but you gotta try. Okay. Bam. There we go. Okay, you can get my pants. And that certainly gives us enough space. And we can arrange the other pipes so that they do not intrude. We can have a designated piping corridor. That would be fine. I gotta get rid of this glass. So we have to take a field trip before the glass machine has a seizure. Actually, this is going to be hard to get rid of, isn't it? Because I don't have a... Oh, maybe not. Oh, sad. Maybe it will. Because, this situation right here. Alright. Bleed it out over time. And then I'll be back at some point. Okay, so, progress being made. It is laborious to reclaim space like this. It would be much better to simply expand into new space. But, you know, it's good quality work. It's good for the soul. How about that? Need to worry about hydrogen. What is a good way to make hydrogen? Just raw hydrogen if I need it. Syngas goes into hydrogen and carbon dioxide. It's ugly, but we could do this. This implies that syngas is just, well, it doesn't work. CO2, but then we add more hydrogen in to make syngas. I guess it's just, that would make it propane. No, it would make it ethane. So syngas is ethane? Interesting. No, not what I need. No, this is good, but it takes so much hot air. No, thank you. No. This is really good, but it makes oxygen and I have to get rid of it. So yes, the best way to do it is to do this, but how do I get rid of oxygen? I mean, obviously, just... I mean, I could vent it, you know. I could do that, but that's not how I roll. So there's no clean way to make hydrogen, huh? Could make coal bed gas and just get it like that, but that seems terrible. So going back, so like I kind of have to do this, right? Kind of have to, even though that's so ugly. It's like, is there a better way? Like, this looks good. This is two unrelated products, I think. I'd do that, but it's a while away. Like, this is bad. How about that? Just bad. I gotta get rid of oxygen. If I get rid of oxygen, it's just free. Getting rid of oxygen is hard. Like, I could just void it. Like, why couldn't you? Why would you need filtration media to void oxygen? But no, we're not playing that game. I guess we do this if we really want to vent it. If we really, really want to vent oxygen, we have to. We turn it into coal bed gas. And then coal bed gas is necessary for vanadium processing. And then more hot air turns into acid gas. It's so much hot air, though. And I can get coal gas. I'm probably going to need that at some point anyway. And then coal bed gas and just more hot air becomes hydrogen. So I guess this is the cycle. We burn oxygen to get coal bed gas. And then that to get more. But that's... I think that's too expensive. These ingredients are needed in too great amounts and they're too dear. Because I'm already fighting to get hot air. Like, that's what this entire cleanup job is about right now. Need hot air. Alright, so what we are going to do we are going to establish this is the correct line for that. Therefore, this is the line of passage for our oxygen right here. And then you get out like so. Great. Yeah, oxygen is at limit. And so we will have exactly 2 units of space right here. And that will let pipes get through. All right, boys, you are all making molten salt. So step 1 complete. And we're going to have a line of wood come up right here. I very much hope that this is going to be enough. Oh, I need more hands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. No, that's not exactly what I want to do, is it? Alright, so wood will come up. Wood is right here. So we need our wood to come over this way. We need to establish a wood depot that just has tons and tons of trees, just constantly making wood at some obscene rate for use in the entire factory. Alright, here we are, still burning wood hundreds of hours into the game. Great. Let's go get a bunch of heat exchangers. We need 4 heat exchangers, not like the little variety, but the big variety, the one that requires mechanical parts. I am a little peeved that there are 2 items called heat exchangers in these mods. I think that's a little bit of an oversight there, Pi. Heat exchange. Because we got these things, regenerative heat exchanger, and we got these things which are just heat exchangers. 1, 2, now I need duralumin, no problem. I will steal it from a dinosaur, as per the habit of my people. Bam, bam. Now I need steel. So nice to be able to just build these things now. Now I need small parts. There. Did I do the math right on that? Well, I have 2 of them going, 2 existing biomass power plants, and they are keeping 2 heat exchangers going. So maybe I'm doing the math right on that. I don't know. We'll see. So right here is the next problem. Problem the next. So we will move this guy. No, can't move this guy, eh? We'll move this guy right here. Right there. Bam, bam, bam. So this gets out of here. Obviously, we complete it. So this leaves only this, which we are probably going to have to work around, right? That's as far as we can get. It's alright, see how much we can do. Yeah, we can fit everything in here. This is fine. We want 1 or 2. What's the proper spacing here? You are making... You're doing this thing, right? Yeah. So, we have 4 fluids involved with this. It would be best if I could line them up. Can I manage that? Then we will have to get it twisted. That there, and we can do it, but it's gonna be a bit of a struggle, right? Okay, my dudes, good job. And then point everything at each other, right? And that's correct. Oh, it does difference on top and bottom, though. Is this survivable? Maybe it's survivable. So I really want it up here because all the pipes are coming through to down here. So what I'm gonna do is I declare we have room for pipes right here. We will try to offset this in a non-embarrassing way. But that water pipe is wrecking me. So you need to get water from somewhere else. Is there water over here that you can draw from? There's water right there. Yeah, we're gonna get you water from the other side. This is more pipes on the walkway, but you know. We are in the era of necessity, and necessity is. So right there, you just get rolled up. It gets rolled all the way back. Alright, so now, as I was pasting, something like this, right? Put it, no, it's so high up. Alright, so, obviously this is easy. Hot out, hot out. Obviously, this is easy. This is hot gas out, right? This is hot in, this is hot gas out. And we'll put this just down here somewhere. This is not definitive right now, just something like that. So here we have cold gas in, and we're going to have to join it somehow, probably right here. So this is cold gas in, quote unquote cold gas. It's 100 degrees C, so let's not be sticking our fingers into it or anything. Though, let's face it, we're an engineer. Of course, we have to test it directly. Okay, so that's now completely hooked up, leaving only one problem, right? And that is salt. Yeah, cold molten salt. A little bit of contradiction in terms. And I'm pretty sure we will join like this, right? Then it will come down somewhere over here. All right, so we have fluid the first, which is that is the cold coke oven gas. We have fluid the second, which is the cold molten salt. Cold molten salt. Just roll that around in your head for a little bit. And then we have fluid the third, which is the hot coke oven gas, which is now connected. And we have fluid the fourth, which is the hot molten salt. So right there. And we have created a hell of pipes for ourselves, but that's just what we do, right? Okay, so now we have to align things here. Oh, I did it poorly, didn't I? And now I'll live with it. We'll do ups and downs, that's fine. Probably isn't necessary, honestly. Alright, so we will connect the hot molten salt output. That's to this. Oh, I didn't leave enough space. I should have moved it over more. Alright, whatever. We'll make it work. So hot molten salt comes up like so. And obviously we also connect up these, for it would be very silly if we did not. So there, there. Hot molten salt for everyone. Okay, good. Now, of course, we have to then deal with the counterpart, which is cold molten salt. Don't be fooled. It will take your skin right off. It's a bit of a misnomer. Misnomers are a fancy way we try to get people killed. No. Never call something exactly what it is. Instead, try to call it by the opposite of what it is. That leads to healthy respect for what might happen. Encourages all employees to have active plans for self-preservation at all times. This is how we maintain our safety record. So you need power. Actually, that's ugly. Power poles should never be in front if they don't have to be. Remember, we are here to make an aesthetic factory. Alright, so now step the next. Tap into the cold molten salt transport system. So, best way to do this is, I think, to tap in right about here, right? And this brings us over, unfortunately. But we can make it work. There. There. Then we're going to have to add molten salt into the system by doing this. Probably a lot of molten salt, honestly. Let's go down that much. Good. Next we need to get in the various gases, which we can tap into from right here. So we first have the hot coke oven gas right here, which is our output. So it comes right here. Once again, we tarnish our inventory with seaweed. So there's the hot gas, will now flow out. Now we need the cold gas. You need gas that is 100 degrees. So that is you, right? 100 degrees right here. And we have a great abundance of it because maybe I have finally figured out how this works. That seems unlikely, right? Now the cold oven gas is working. We also want to, I guess we don't want to connect the hot, no, it has to. No. Yeah, the hot molten salt flows in and then is consumed and then cooled, and we shouldn't have any overflow or anything, right? Looks like we're keeping up. Alright, so situation is now all these guys are lit up, which should be completely overwhelming us. Kinda. No, it isn't. Oh, needs faster hands. Oh, I gotcha. You will have faster hands. I have premium, excessive, faster hands here. Why don't we have power? There we go. So we're gonna need faster hands on the other side too, eh? Definitely true. I'm gonna have to do the same on the other side, so I guess press this button again, eh? Alright, so you're... oh, muckmucks. That went really fast. Alright, so here we are, heading for research science. This is our approximate goal. We'll hit it in a couple episodes. So what I want to do right now is art. It's time to let technology just get totally ahead of me. Because, yeah, I'm not going to have time to implement all this stuff. Silicon processing. We're going to need coal dust and more pure sand. Man. The demand on pure sand is just amazing. So we need silica powder, which is more pure sand. Trichlorocycline needs hydrogen, which I don't like. And then, oh, and I purify it. Oh, it gives me the exact same amount back, but I mine it for ore a little bit. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but it's on the way to art. This is the ultimate goal. And look, they haven't even changed the recipes. It's the exact same. Well, there's small parts now, I guess. It's still just fine. It's still going to be fine. If I can get to this point, everything will be fine. But let us not celebrate yet. I need you. Are you going to be able to event? No. Alright. What do we do about this? I guess nothing. Are we actually keeping up? Are we doing okay? Is this alright? We should have tripled the amount of hot gas into the system. And this looks like it's okay, right? Problem is input, and that's all belt/production. This looks okay. Alright, I believe in that. Let's look at the other one. Probably having similar problems, right? Yep. Sure are. Oh no, a little less because you have faster hands, just not ultra fast premium hands. There you go. DLC content hands. Alright, so mission accomplished, right? And if I go and all these aren't going, why aren't you going? You don't have bricks. Oh, we're falling back on this level now. So we might have enough power to make the hot air now. We need more second tier brick makers. Because it's not balanced at all what I'm doing right here. This has to run 4 times for this to run, right? No. This takes 8 seconds and this takes 5 seconds. And it certainly looks like it's doing okay. Oh, now we're out of pressurized air. That can't stand. Pressure pump. Yeah, give me 2 more. I'm just gonna add 2 more in right here. Yeah, that's bad. Bad news right there. And just copy and paste. Bam, bam. So this makes 20 pressurized air every second, so we're now at 80 a second. And over here we need 160 every 2 seconds, so yes, this is exactly what I need to make sure it always has the pressurized air. Now we're having... I'm not sure what sort of issues we're having right now. Intelligence issues? Certainly. Alright, there we go. Maybe that'll be a little better. Certainly going to vent. The problem will no longer be venting anything. The problem is now speed of bricks arriving, but the belt has capacity for this. Where's the hot air line? Oh, it's filling up. Alright, good. We have tackled the hot air problem for the moment. And you are doing okay still? We need another pressure pump in order to do this properly. But it's not running 24/7. Alright, I declare victory here. We have done good. We have reclaimed bits of factory. We have put them to good service. So now I have 6 of these running essentially 24/7. So it's 25 a second. So that's 150 every second. And each one of these consumes 20. So it's like I can run 7 of them at once. It certainly looks like we are running full power right now. This will almost certainly lead to shortages somewhere. Like, is it going to be shortage in this gas? Is it going to be shortage in that gas? I don't know. I don't know. There will be shortages, though. Alright, so let's take a look. Fluids. Hot air. How are we doing? We were working at 4.5, and now we're up at like 10K. So we've doubled production, which is weird because I thought we were tripling production right here, which means that there's some bottleneck somewhere. I thought we were tripling production because we used to have only 2 heat exchangers going, but now we have 6. That would imply a tripling, thank you. But it doesn't look like that is actually the case. Well, anyway. Great success. Congratulations all around. Let's go take a look at Grodd. Let's go take a look at our new plants. After a hard day like this, I like to walk in the garden. Maybe I should look at the other power plants while I have this on mind. Maybe why it's doubling is this has stopped. Why have you stopped? Oh, you can't vent. So we are now completely full up on hot gas. And that's a good thing. I don't understand this, not going to. Never understood it, never gonna understand it. Just gonna leave it alone. Hot air is weird. We have doubled hot air production, it's good enough. So we're going to have to do cadaveric arums now. And that's going to be difficult, I think. It's going to take coal gas. And also take stone wool, which is... ugh. Stone wool is expensive. Because it's made of stone. I mean, yeah. We're all aware of that, right? We're aware of the stone problem that we've experienced from time to time, constantly, ever since we started playing this game. Yeah, I do think PyHard has very much overdone it on the stone mining cost. Alright, so Renea is completely backed up. There's no draw on it, so you'd expect that. So, good. And then up here in the AUG labor camp, where they are happy to labor. What is this doing? This seaweed belt. Why? Why? Why you are? Why are you are? Why are you? I don't understand. I do know this is a day of picking up, so factory maintenance. Why would you be like you are? And I'm no longer belting things around, so that line has no purpose whatsoever. Alright, so we're still not making fruit, huh? I would have expected this to be full of fruit. We are full up on plants. We are now collecting seeds. So this is a very slow process, especially if I would take the plants and render them into leaves. It's 8 fruit seeds. Aloe seeds. Is there any better way to do this? Nope. There is one way. So I guess I was correct, and why aren't you going? Turn yourself around and start working, soldier. Okay. Excellent. You are just filling out your inventory. Alright, so this is good. Could be better. Good enough. Yatoi aloe seeds are precious. I just have to work with that in my head at all times. Alright, hot air, we got it now. Hot air pressure is building. Oh no. Oh, I made a mistake. We're now collecting broad seeds because it's overflowing. I need to get this broad. So I expect it to overflow and then the flowers to overflow, but it doesn't look like that's on the cards. All right. This will eat, well, in time. I'll come back and I'll have a whole bunch of flowers. Probably enough to fill out this entire thing, honestly, because it needs so little. So, alright, next time I come back, things will be better. Now I need to go on to the next tier, huh? Oh, Pi Science is all the way backed up? That's so weird. We're probably bottlenecked on Logi Science right now. That is, again, so weird. I can just increase the amount of production here. How long do you take? 12 for 90 seconds. That means numbers of some sort. Whatever. Chores is looking like our bottleneck. And how is the belt of live mice? We are missing cotton guts, so we are cotton gut bound. And so this is going to eventually shudder to a stop based on not enough cotton guts. Alright, so cotton gut? I should probably prioritize this, but it's so long. Alright, not right now. Alright, so obviously I'm patting myself on the back. It's time to go get trits started, right? Yeah. So they're ready for the next arc. Like, you guys are just going as hard as you can, right? There's no problem here. Why aren't you going? No moon drops. Ugh. Maybe I should rip all this down and bring moon drops over. That seems a great idea, honestly. Where is Moondrop? It's right there, but it's a while. Moondrop level stage 3, I guess. Alright, so... Are all you guys going as hard as you can? I really should establish Moondrop Caravan. Because it's gonna... The longer I leave it, the more it's gonna bite me. Where do I site it? Right here, I guess? That's not... Oh, I pull up one of these. Yeah, I pull up one of these and that's where the Moondrop Caravan goes. Alright, let's do that. Let's just do that right now. Let's go up to the Moondrop area, which I haven't thought about in forever. It's part of a green wall. It should be going constantly because of methane, right? And this will put in a very hard short-term pull which may impact methane production, which may impact many, many, many things. But ultimately, it'll be fine, right? I mean, maybe. Maybe it'll be fine. Alright, so moondrop area. Just over here-ish, right? And we have clay for essentially ever. Right here. So what I want to do is this. Alright, so this entire system is based on this botanical garden getting a hold of seeds first. I would love to be able to do this right now. I have to go get glass and iron. I feel like I should put in one more for safety. I also feel like I'm going to be redoing all of this soon. So many of these are silent. Like, I'm really worried that... Well, no, I've got the space right there for another botanical garden, so I can make it work. I'm trying not to give myself problems in the future. Trying to leave natural ways to expand. So on and so forth. But this is going to be a very strong pull right now. But then the pull will alleviate, you know? So, good-ish maybe? Alright, let's go find a place to site the caravan down south. Don't want to rip up any of the moondrops. I want them all working as hard as they can. I suppose I could work on maybe fertilizing them. Like, what's the next level moondrop recipe? Just do that locally, perhaps? And that would solve that problem. Instead of linking up one capacity with another capacity like I'm trying to do right now. Oh, maybe I could cite this right here. Here, hold on a second. So this is 5 moondrops. So this is just the absolute basic recipe. Oh, I add fertilizer and it doubles the amount of methane. That's useful to consider. Alright, so we're doing the basic one right here, and there's a better one if I add in soil, which is faster and produces double for just like the cost of soil and hydrogen, I guess. Oh, and there's Moondrop Mach 2, which I just have never looked at. Oh, I gotta go do this. Ooh, I should have done this a long time ago. Alright, anyway, you keep doing Moondrop Stage 1. But I have to stick a pin in that. That's something I'm going to have to do. But I have to give a little more space. Actually, I need to give a lot more space. Oh, I wish I had noted. Well, yeah, okay. Alright. Right there. Do it properly, you know? Bam, 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 bam. So do we have space here? It looks like we might. Yeah, we do. Alright, so moondrops. So if I do this, it will definitely use the ones here first, because everything's going on the far side of the belt. So, good. Dinosaur. Like that. Dinosaur. You have a mission. Add destination. Go to the snack bar right there. Snack bar south. That one. And then I want you to go up to the newly installed Moondrop depot, and I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come here, and I want you to empty your cart. And this should take a very long time to be consumed because we have local production taking care of most. And this will increase cotton gut production, which will hopefully put off the day science shutters to a stop. So, alright. This is one of those stitch-in-time situations. Biomass. Alright. Oh, and moondrops. Here you go. This is for you as well. Man, I can't believe I skipped straight over Moondrop Mach 2. Gotta deal with that. I already got like Rock 3. Anyway, next up. Mad science, we're gonna make a creature. It is time to build a trit. Maybe two. So what is the trit's life cycle? Trit. Trits. Trits. It's a trits. Not a single trit. It is a trits. Alright, so obviously we make them in a lab right there. Here, it's just cow and crustacean and codex. And then one cub produced 2 trits. Maybe that's why they're called plural. Because, oh, we're going to need moondrops. Topical. Maybe that's why they're called trits. Because one cub, because 2. They're inherently plural. I'm going to have to make a tree seed depot and maker. That's going to be easy. Alright, so how do we get the cubs? Trits cubs are just 1 trits becomes 2 cubs. So they 1 trit splits into 2, and then 2 becomes 4. So that's weird. I'm going to call it a little weird. And this happens in a reproductive complex. So it looks like we're going to need 1, and then 1 to oversee the process, and then 1 to raise. Like, so 1 trit in, and then 1 trit in the reproductive complex, and that leaves 2 cubs. And then this will be crafted in. So we're going to need 3 of them, it looks like, to do it properly. So, alright, we'll do 3 of them. Trits. Massive Pacific deep water creature. A big source of photophores, skin, and fat. Alright. Let's go. So you want this and that. And cow? Actual cow. Crustacean is new. I wonder what I'm going to do with the Corlex Codex. Almost assuredly nothing, right? Crustacean DNA? Crustacean? No. Alright, so you have to start making crustacean DNA. Okay, I need Zapir Codex, which I might actually have, right? Oh, I have 1. I probably want 1 more. Zapir Codex. Glass. No problem. Bam, bam. Zapir. Just give me 1, please. And yeah, you do that. And then you'll make 2 crustaceans. And then should probably limit this, right? I have a crustacean DNA sample. So it's just going to make trits forever if I let it. Should probably not let it, right? So, fetal serum. That's going to piss off the botanical garden, but alright. Good alien sample. It's going to be a bunch of bottles. Very precious. Good aliens. Right there. So, upsy goesies. So much easier to do than it used to be. Alright, and so now we need 3 Trits Codex. That's what let's go limit it. Codex. Trits Codex. 1, 2, and then go get some more iron. No problem. And that will have our trits all baked for us when we come back. Trits, right there. And then we should probably, nah, we don't have to do anything more. This is sufficient for what we need. Trits codex. And we're just gonna have you do that just to do it, I guess. Just in case. Guard against disaster. Are we out of good alien sample? Seems very unlikely to me. We gotta go in here. What else? Anything else? Anybody else? No. Alright, so you make me my weird underwater sea creature. Now you are my problem. Maybe not getting solved today. Maybe we're just gonna stage this today. Maybe we have a short day. So we need a cadaveric arum. We need a cadaveric arum thing. Plantation. Plastic. Probably gonna need a lot of plastic. So let's go over to the actual plastic depot and go mug a dinosaur for plastic. Oh, I should have got more caravans. That's gonna be required real soon here. And how are we doing over here? Not great is the answer. Bam, bam, bam. Just gonna need a lot, so plan on more. We want a arum greenhouse. Oh, it's gonna take a while. It's unfortunate. Let's take a look again at the life cycle. Just the seeds are used to nursery just like normal. Makes 8 seeds, and then that's enough for 1. Should probably go establish the stone wool depot. Coal gas is something we're gonna have to deal with. It comes up here. I don't exactly have room for a plantation here. Like maybe I could clear this. It's kind of in theme for the episode. Coal gas comes from right here, right? It'd be nice if it got out here somehow, but I don't think it does. We'll have to trace the coal gas line. Right now, let's start collecting stone wool. Very, very expensive. So this way and this way. Stone wool is made in a weird internal space, right? Oh, hi cotton guts. High five. Where did I make the stone wool? There it is. There's the stone wool line. So the best thing to do here is just to set up a depot. This wants to be a walkway. I suppose I respect that. Depot. Right here, I suppose. That doesn't get all of them. Here, I suppose. Respect the depot. Down here. Right in this little area right here. Make it work somehow. Right here. Is this a good idea? I don't think so. Let's do it. It's a stone wall. There we go. Now we have to take a look at our arum factory. I think this could be put next to the potatoes, which is real unfortunate because the ingredients don't lend themselves to potato land at all. I have to find a strange place where I can process the gas and I can get coal gas in. That's gonna be a struggle, isn't it? Alright, we can start doing math now. Alright, so now I should get a plantation to do the math properly, right? This is going to put a terrible strain on stone. Is there any better way to make stone wool? Oh, I still don't believe this exists. gravel and creosote, or stone and steam. Neither of those are attractive. I am struggling with too much gravel, which is, you know, refreshing, I suppose. I wanted small parts, unfortunately. That's probably why I was complaining about needing steel. It wants to make small parts on me. No thank you, please. Okay, so we will go to our small... How are we doing here? Science is flowing. Beautiful. Everything is going great. Except bottlenecked on logi science. But I'm not blocked, so don't worry about it. I think that's the solution, right? Like, until I'm actively blocked on something I want to do, don't worry about science not going full speed. There's going to be more than enough time later when I'm trying to crawl my way to red circuits for science to catch up. Like, nobody stress themselves. It's all fine. So, good. It's going to take a long time to fill up. Alright, so, let's do some math. Arum plantation. Botanical garden. You have to make arum seeds? And you're doing it without making acid gas. Alright, so, simple. This produces 8 seeds every 5 seconds. So 8 seeds divided by 5 seconds. That is 1.6 seed a second. Nice. And so over here, this guy right here takes 125 seconds. It needs 5 seeds. So 5 seeds divided by 125. This guy needs 0.04 seeds a second. So one botanical garden, which is 1.6, divided by 0.04, which is how many seeds a second we need. One botanical garden can support 40 cadaveric arum plantations. So the correct size of a cadaveric arum plantation will probably be 20, leading for more efficient recipes. Maybe I should do less, like, because later on we're going to have it's going to be so much faster, but it's going to need seeds, but I'm also going to have faster botanical gardens eventually. So I think 20 is good for one botanical garden. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to make 19 cadaveric arum greenhouses. Let's do it. Then we're probably going to choose a site, and then we might actually call it up for the day. I don't think I'm going to start building it. I think we're going to do that tomorrow. I'm just going to try to pick where we're going. Give me another one. I have a quick bar for this, but somehow, for some reason, I just never use it. So we're going to need one greenhouse, and that's going to be it, essentially, right? Yeah. One greenhouse to feed 20 arums, and here, let's take one more look. Cadaveric arum seeds, then go to cadaveric arum. So the seeds are used in almost nothing. The seeds are just made to make capacitors, which is used in red circuits. That's its only use. That's weird. So we have to save the seeds, but it's only for one very specific purpose, and the arums themselves are... That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Is used in a lot of stuff. So we have to do the same thing. We have to have a depot for arums. We have to have a depot for seeds. And so the magic number is 19. Well, we'll use 20 just to keep it straight. And so we need 40. We need actual more intermetallics. No problem. We'll go get it. Happy to go get it because we have an entire depot of it. We've overbuilt a little bit. I need hydrocyclones. How do you make those? Oh, that's a lot more intermetallics. So we need, this is 200 intermetallics. Maybe we should just make these first. So this requires 1 hydrocyclone each. So let's make 19 hydrocyclones. All right, let's do it. Where is it? Where is the thing? Right here, hydrocyclone. So we're gonna need 600 niobium pipe. Okie dokie. I can go get a whole lot of pipe. Run, 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 run. Right here, and I need to refill this anyway. And it says 30 each, so we need 600. So that's just our normal supply, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hydrocyclones. Now we need a bunch of steam engines, which we don't have. 2 steam engines each. So that's a bunch of pipe and a bunch of just iron, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. And I can go snag the pipe right now. Silicon's almost done. We are teching near the speed of light. I think that would be alright. Hydrocyclone. And now we need 600 small parts, 600 steel plate, 600 iron plate. So let's go do that. I wonder what the bottleneck is now. Carbon dioxide's keeping up. Syngas isn't cratering despite me touching it, not understanding what it was doing. Organic solvent exactly where it needs to be. Probably don't have enough rubber, right? How is rubber doing? Rubber. Just rubber. Yeah, it's being consumed pretty much at the same rate it's being produced. Why has it fallen, do you suppose? I mean, we're latex bound right now, and that's because of sulfuric acid, but we'll fix that eventually, yeah? Alright, so we need 600 steel. Done. Need... Oh, we already have the small parts. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a bunch of you. Alright, so yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the hydrocyclones we need. Now we go over to arums. We need 1 botanical nursery for each one. Oh no. We need 100 plastic bar per. So how much steel plate is that? That's 1,200. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, this is nothing compared to the amount of... now we need all the circuit boards. I probably don't have enough circuit boards. So that's 4 each, so I need 500 circuit boards. Okay, I got that. I got the intermetallics. I should make the botanical nurseries. And for that, I need a lot more planter boxes. What else? A lot more small parts. What else do I need? I need slabs of glass. One more slab of glass. And a whole bunch of iron plate. That's probably the bottleneck right now. And I need more planter boxes, which unfortunately means I have to go back. That was way too much iron. But we'll use it eventually, maybe. These arum plantations are complicated. Soon. Not like right now, soon. Maybe not even today, soon. Not even this month, soon. But after, like, the grand plan is to continue building out this base until I get artillery. And then to research a whole bunch of artillery range increases. And then to use that to clear actual substantial real space. So what do I need now? What's the problem? Probably stone, maybe? What is the problem here, my friend? Then once I have actual real space. Soil extractor? I will begin to make a grand material depot, and my goal will be never to handcraft anything ever again. Just, if there's ever something I need, I build machinery to make it. Huh. So, we're already short here. Looks like we need copper plate, maybe? Yeah, copper plate. Alright, so this is... That will bring an end to all of these shopping trips. Because I will just... if I need something, I will simply build it. Fluid mining drill. And for this, I need a lot more copper plate. Fluid mining drill. That's more stone. Stone is very precious. That's 10, 11, 12. I need more of everything. How's small parts doing? Not good. Not good. Go get small parts. Alright, so this is almost graduating to torment at this point. But it is a very strong advertisement to building a proper mall, and that, you know, having a proper base and all that. But all that requires space. And space is very precious at the moment. But once I have artillery, artillery will save the day. The might of the guns will keep the bug at bay. So that's 5, it's 10, it's 15. Go get more copper, it says. It's all there. Alright, so this gets us to mechanical gardens almost, right? The fluid mining drill, soil extractors coming. Oh wow. I should have gotten the coil of copper cable. Can I do this? Can I back off on this and not overflow? The answer is no. I cannot. Alright, so. Who has to go? And that. We're almost there. Almost there. I'm going to have so much excess everything. Alright, so. I end up with 8 hydrocyclones. Shouldn't I have one more? That's bad. All of this is bad. Bum. Alright, so now you do that properly. Bum. Oh no, that guy's making more copper wire, so that's a no. So that's 5, 10. Go get some more steel. Uh, 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, this will almost get us to the point of having everything we need for the botanical gardens. Oh, we're making pipe now? No again. Do not do that. So we need 10 more fluid mining drills. Oh my god. But yes, I will simply make a maker to make these things, and I will have a box of soil extractors ready to be distributed, probably by bot. That is a task that is very much at bot speed. You know, you don't want to overuse bots, but they do have a purpose. Okay, so you need some. Oh no. Oh no, tragedy. You gotta go in there. Probably don't need any of that. We will struggle our way through this. We will make it. Don't worry. Have faith. Have faith. Bam, bam. And still making more copper cable? How much copper cable does this require? Alright, back to the other side of the base then. This is definitely going to be the last thing I do, just getting together the materials for the arum plantation. And then tomorrow we'll start thinking about where to site it, because it's going to be very, very... it's going to be tricksy where to put it. We need to find a conflux of oleochemicals from the residual gas, and we're going to have to find a place where we have coal gas in. And I'm not sure, the only thing we use coal gas for is like syngas production and aluminum mining, neither of which happen in areas that are, you know, under consideration. Alright, so 10 mining drills. I have to remember we're only making 19 of these in the end. Alright, so this will get those and that will all... This should be enough. So we need small parts. We have the small parts we need. We need glass, we got glass. Iron plate, we don't got iron plate. Oh look, and there's none left in this box. So we gotta run again. Struggle. Struggle is real. As we struggle as hard as we can. That's gonna be enough, right? It's not. The world has problems. So now, we're almost there, right? Just let them go. Probably just stand still. Just try to breathe. I am looking forward to never doing any of this again, but it's going to be a lot of build-up work. And I mean, just days and days and days of just building out building makers. And as the entire factory comes to a halt as it tries to make 50 of these things all at once. And that's not going to work very well, let me put it that way. Alright, so, and then we want the arums. So while this is baking, we should probably do brain work, right? Like over here, like I'm putting everything over here. And coal gas is right here, and it's up here. And so like maybe this is a good place for a rum land. Then we have to deal with the residual gas. I could barrel it across somewhere. Just a real simple barrel situation. I can bring in chromite sand and process it to oleofins immediately. Does the residual gas have a power value? Residual gas, obviously not. And then there's no, olefins, and that has no fuel value either. So it has to go to olefins, and then olefins go to gasoline with light oil. This is obviously great, but how do I get the light oil? Well, nichrome syngas, that produces olefins too, though. 300, so half as much olefins as light oil. So it's gonna need more olefins to run this, and we can get that from the cadaveric arums. I mean, I'm not thrilled with this, but it would work. And the other thing to do with it is we can ship it over here and then, you know, barrel it into that area in order to have a consumer of it to get rid of bone meal, but I don't think this is a huge draw. This is taking very valuable stuff and turning it into not valuable stuff, so I don't think that's great, leaving only lubricant, which deals with a couple problems. But what do I do with lubricant then? I do nothing. I do nothing. 5 inserter becomes 15 fast inserter. That looks great. Like, literally, what do I do with lubricant? I don't know. Alright. Put that down. We now have to make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Alright, so moving forward, what can I do with lubricant? Can I burn lubricant? Lube. Not burn it. So this is going to be a problem, especially if I just don't want to void. I could void it. I mean, I could just get rid of it. I have the filtration media in great amounts, but I don't want to. So, olefins. Does anything... Like, this is perfect. I want to do this. Where is fuel production? Fuel production? Fuel production. Fuel production stage 2, it's not here. That's a ways away. So, problem. Olefins. Alright, so that's not coming. Fuel production, fuel production, fuel production, fuel production. I would love to do any of those things. The only other thing I can use it for is simic food, so I gotta dump it into gasoline then. Which means I need to set up a light oil generator or capture the light oil and then have it, or both, or you know, both. And then have all light oil go into gasoline. Just take olefins with it. Alright, I believe it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be difficult to set up, but I believe. Alright, so we're finally on our way to our goal. Hydrocyclones, we need one more hydrocyclone, unfortunately. More. Alright, so now we just have to find out why we can't do this. We have enough circuit boards, we have enough intermetallics, we need a bunch of plastic bars, that's probably it, and we need a bunch of steel plates still. Right there. So now we just have to get a ton of plastic. Alright, so can I take it from right here? Is this just a plastic depot? There's no plastic dyno though, which is worrisome. How am I on mechanical parts? Let's refresh my inventory. Alright, so back in to go get plastic, and then we are probably almost done. This section's all going to come back to be used for something, like all this big chunk right here, because this all has to get rebuilt. And I don't think it can actually physically be moved. Well, I suppose I could take some rows out. Alright, so we are stuck. We are stuck on no formaldehyde. That's worrying, eh? No formaldehyde. I just physically do not have the plastic I need. Yeah, I don't. Alright, so let's deflect and find out what's going on with formaldehyde. I thought we were doing that right here, right? And I thought I had increased production of formaldehyde. So you are stopped. That's great. You no longer have methane. That is not great. So formaldehyde. This is kind of interesting, but this is still the better way to do it, right? Kinda. So I may have to increase methane production. I may have to do that real soon. Like that may be the next thing I have to do after putting the arums up, or maybe even before. I know I had a plastic depot over here, or with my old plastic maker. Oh, nice. Cache of plastic. So that should be enough, right? Only 13. What are we missing? 4, 8. No, it's not going to be enough. That's fine. 100 plastic bar, 100 steel plate. Got the botanical gardens. Got the intermetallics. It's got to be circuit boards, right? So 4 for 100, 8 for a stack. I have basically 3 stacks. That's enough. 100 steel plastic bars per, and I have, oh wait, this is just, that's the answer. I need that many. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so let's go back and get our stuff. Now that we have built the buildings that we need, let's go inspect methane production, which is probably down because we've established a moondrop generator. We're going to have to consider building or generating next-gen moondrops, which will be a doubling of production, and then using the next recipe, which will probably be a doubling of production again. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, big sad. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, we're just going to have to add to our grab bag right here. I got to remember to come clean this out every once in a while. I always pass it up. What do I do about this? Besides, you know, weep. I guess we jettison this for right now. Alright, good enough for the moment. Overall, terrible. Good enough right now. So, on my mission, we're going to do 3 things and we're going to wrap. We're going to go look at methane production over in Moondrop Land. We're going to briefly consider how we can increase methane production. Is this still going fine? It's like wood is getting a little thin. But hot air is completely full up. So, I mean, worth. All this stuff is going to a good purpose. So let's go up. Oh, I went too far by a lot. Oh, we're mining out of copper ore. It's so nice I don't have to think about any of the ore patches. Like, imagine if I had to come in and just move everything to a new ore patch like every 25 hours or something. It's just, no. It'd be too much. It'd be a constant cycle of moving ore patches. It'd be miserable. Alright, my dude. You have enough. Move on. So. Oh, nice. Silicon's finished. Tech is getting away from me. Art. Art is what we live for. So I want you to research nitrobenzene. Take sulfuric acid, make nitrobenzene. I seem to remember that red circuits are the land of needing sulfuric acid for absolutely everything. So, why are you stopped? Why are you stopped? Why are you so weird? So methane has stopped and is completely drained out because we've got a weirdo system right here. No, it's not completely drained out. It's still working. Okay, for certain values of working. Alright, so methane. So one seed and carbon dioxide makes methane. That's what we're doing right now. What we really want to do is add fertilizer. And it doubles the amount. Fertilizer is, free-ish. So I can do that here at very least. It's so hard to do it overall though. That will double methane production, maybe even more. What's the speed like? Oh yeah. Oh, it's going to do much more than double production. So that's good. Fertilizer is sort of free, I guess. I have no shortage of it. So that's fine. Maybe I do that next episode, first thing, before even thinking about arums. Oh, I need to go get caravans if I'm going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to look at Grod, and then let's get rid of some of these things. There you go. And no, wait. The other thing I want to do is inspect coal gas, just to get that information in my head. It's right over here. Coal gas originates from this coal processing area up here, and it's not doing great right now because of lack of input. So it goes this way. Does it do anything over here? It curves up, goes over, and this heads straight north towards aluminum land. So this is the furthest extent of coal gas on its way to make aluminum. Then it comes over this way. It goes on a magical journey. And some of the oldest pieces of the factory still standing. And then I think this becomes syngas, right? Look at this tangle. This is for venting coke, which should never happen. And then this. So where we just burn it for ash, huh? So coal gas is not a problem for the moment. And with the speed of arum production, it won't be a problem for a while. The question is where to locate it. So residual gas, and that's because we have to make a processing center. We have to take the residual gas. How is our light oil pressure right now? Because we want to turn all of that into gasoline via olefins, using this to get rid of olefins. So light oil comes from here, right? No, light oil is consumed here. And we are full up on aromatics. Or so much. This could probably come down now, especially if I'm using light oil for something else. Light oil comes from right here. From middle oil, of course. Why isn't this just going 24/7? Not enough tar? Yeah. There's a lesson in this somewhere. But danged if I know what it is. Alright, so coal gas, not a problem. Light oil is a problem. Light oil. So I have to stop the consumption of the light oil that goes into aromatics. Instead, I have to direct it all to this. And I think I probably have to do this as well. This takes 2 to 1. So to run this, it needs to get 300 light oil. It needs a lot of olefins, actually. The ratio is really messing with my head. So 900 light oil is 450 oil fins. Why would I want that, though? I want 600. So 600 light oil is 300 olefins. 3 runs of this is 600 light oil, and it's going to require 900 olefins. So yes, we require olefins on the outside. That's how we vent the residual gas. Got it. And with this, we make gasoline, which goes into the main gasoline system, which is perfect. So we need to do this. We need syngas and nichrome. We need a syngas line in. We need nichrome. Nichrome can be caravanned in. Olefins are made on site. The steam will just be, this will just be looped. That will make us this. And then we take it and we make gasoline. Where are you, gasoline? We need hydrogen, nextlet. So we need nichrome and we need nextlet. And then we need to get gasoline out. And if we do something like establish the arum plantation right there, which is a fine place for it because it's proximate to coal gas, then it's also proximate to the existing light oil infrastructure, and I'll switch that light oil over to here, right here, a rum plantation. I'll find a way to make it work. There's a lot of room. Or even move it over somewhere, maybe even in right here, somewhere in here. Problem is getting the gasoline out after that. And I'm not sure how that's going to happen, because I don't think... Well, gasoline is made right about here, so I guess we pump it out. So I have processing right there, and then growth right there, or down here, or something. Like, it's no great sin if I have to pipe the gas up and over. And then we use this area. Okay, that's a plan. That's where cadaveric arums are made. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do for this episode is I'm going to go look at Grod. And I should be able to get the Grod plantation completely online right now, because it makes so very many. And we're so backed up. But then we will just have it forever. Okay, plenty of Grods, right? Oh no, not plenty of Grods. No, kind of a lot of Grods, actually. Alright, so we still have seeds, right? I don't want to run completely out of that, so we'll take half now. Now we run this way. Why don't you have power? It's so embarrassing for you. This way. I guess we pull power along the top just to make sure it's spread properly. This. I bring power. Everyone gets power. Alright, so why don't you have power? How is this possible? Have power. Alright, so is this everything everyone needs? No, we're short of seeds. Do I go through another cycle? Maybe I try to ensure that sun gets through. I don't know. We'll see how it works. The lovely thing is this can't blow up. Okay. Very strong statement right there. It should be very unlikely to blow up and cause me problems. That's everything, right? No dirt, no urea. Everything's okay. Alright, so next time I visit, I should be able to finish this off. Good. Alright. Going to call it here. So next episode, probably double methane production using fertilizer. And then I install a arum area. Then maybe Moondrop level 2. Just get that started just to have it. Once I see it, I can't unsee it, you know? So I just have to set that up. It won't be terrible. And then after that, how's Trits doing? Where are my Trits at? Ah, good. All ready to go. After that, Trits. After that, Muckmoos. Alright. Okay, that's good. All done now. Good episode. Not really huge progress like I'm used to making. I'm used to slamming down a block that does something. Right now I just did a block that keeps the factory going. But it was an important episode, and having all the infrastructure done for the arums is also very, very helpful. Alright, done now. We'll play more some other day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.